Howdy, everybody. This is John with Living in Our 50s. Today I got in a good workout and got everything prepped. We're ready for this cold weather to come. Got a fire going in the fireplace, but when I got to the gym to work out, there was all these lineman trucks out there, and they were all lined up, and I was going to get some video of them to show y'all when I came out, but unfortunately they were already gone. I don't know, maybe they were going someplace else. They were just stopping for lunch or something. But it's, to see that many trucks out there and in line getting ready, I think they believe it's going to be pretty bad. So we may lose power or whatever. I don't know. Looks like, if you get a half an inch, I think we're expecting a quarter inch, but if you get like a half an inch of ice, then power lines can start to snap. So anyhow, y'all stay safe out there. And I was kind of thinking about, anyone who's going to be, stuck inside all weekend, by themselves, lonely, maybe we should address some of this. So I did some research and kind of got a little something together for y'all, and this one's going to be titled "How to Stay Positive When You Feel Isolated at Home," but you may be literally isolated. There are moments in life when the world gets quiet, not a peaceful quiet, but lonely quiet. And when you're isolated at home, your thoughts can get louder than anything else. Staying positive in isolation doesn't mean, forcing a smile or just pretending everything's okay. It means choosing not to let the quiet convince you that you don't matter. Some things that may help, like start by giving your days some rhythm. When you wake up, maybe make your bed, maybe step outside, if you can, and if it's just for a minute. Small routines remind you that life is still moving forward. Be careful, of course, of what you let into your spirit. What you intake, can affect you. So too much negative news or endless scrolling will drain you. Replace it with something that feeds your soul. Maybe it's music, faith-based music, or a sermon, or just reading scripture, or just anything that can be positive, not pull you down. So you want to move your body, so maybe do some stretching, some exercises, even if it's just for a little bit. Walk through the house, and maybe, well, I can't do yard work if it's too cold out, but I was thinking something outside. But movement it releases the stress, and it doesn't let it get stored up. And don't disappear from the world. Call someone, leave them a message, comment on this video, send a message to somebody. Connection doesn't have to be deep. It just has to be real. And most importantly, be gentle with yourself. Some days will feel heavier than others, and that doesn't mean you're failing. A positive mindset isn't about never feeling low. It's about refusing to stay there. Isolation doesn't mean you're alone. God meets people in quiet places all the time. And sometimes, that silence isn't punishment necessarily. It's maybe preparation. If you're watching this and feeling isolated, know this: you still matter. Your life has purpose. And every moment, no matter how quiet, can be a fresh beginning. Thank y'all, and God bless you. Y'all stay warm out there. And like I say, if the Lord wills, we'll see you in the next vlog.